to talk about all the natural remedies you can use to get rid of stretch marks, please ensure you watch this video to the end, because I'm going to be sharing my personal tips, tricks that don't cost you much. So what are stretch marks? Stretch marks are damaged marks or lesions that appear in places with high fat content. Yes, places that you have more than enough fat, that is where they appear. They are usually found on the thighs, on the buttocks, on boobs, anywhere that you just have high fat content. So now to the causes. There are so many things that causes stretch marks. Number one is genetics. If your family have an history of having stretch marks, there are so many possibilities that you will have it. Another thing that can also increase your chances of having stretch marks or cause you to have stretch marks is if you suddenly gain weight or you lost weight, you are going to have stretch marks, because your skin elasticity is responsible, because when your body gains weight, your skin expands. When it loses weight, it snaps back, and that is what causes stretch marks. Exercising can also cause you to have stretch marks, because from the name stretch marks, when you are exercising, your skin elasticity is expanding when you are exercising. So when your skin elasticity is expanding, it leads to a tear, and that tear is what is called stretch marks. So mother nature, if you are pregnant, there are a lot of chance, it's not just one, that you have stretch marks, because during the state of pregnancy, your skin elasticity expands as well. It's not easy to carry a whole human being in you. So that is perfectly normal. Another thing that can also cause stretch marks is stress. Yes, I said it. When we are currently undergoing stress, our body releases one hormone called cortisol, and that hormone regulates stress in the body. And when our body releases too much of that cortisol, it leads to stretch marks. Stretch marks can also be caused by creams. Yes, there are some creams that they are formulated with steroids. That is why I will never advise anybody to buy all these organic creams that their ingredients are not well stated, because most of them, they just do pro-mixing and they just add one or two things, add fumbate, add everything. Creams that contain steroids together and just package it for you guys to buy, and you people buy it because they said it will whiten you in 7 days, whereas what they're putting there is just steroids, and that steroids will give you stretch marks definitely. So a lot of people also get stretch marks from creams. So that is why it is very important that you educate yourself before buying creams, and that is what I try to do on my channel, to let you guys in on the ingredients and what to look out for before you buy products. So now let's talk about natural remedies to get rid of stretch marks. How can you naturally get rid of stretch marks? Before that, let me point out the fact that there are 3 stages of stretch marks. That we have the red and the purple. You see, if your stretch marks is still at the stage of red or purple, it is still easily treatable. You can easily get rid of it with home remedies. But you see, when your stretch marks is already white, that means it has caused permanent scarring, and those ones require most times medical treatments or clinical treatments. If you want me to talk about all the natural remedies you can use to get rid of stretch marks, please ensure you watch this video to the end, because I'm going to be sharing my personal tips, tricks that don't cost you much. When your stretch marks is still at the red or purple stage, there are home remedies you can use to get rid of them. Home remedies like aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel works very well. Like sugar scrub to get rid of the dead skin cells and increase cells turnover. Those work. Almond oil also works to get rid of stretch marks at that red or purple stage. Emphasis on the red or purple stage. So when it comes to like not so expensive ingredient as well, I'm going to recommend using, products that contains hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is responsible for trapping moisture into your skin and for skin healing. So it can help you heal your stretch marks. If they stay at the red or purple stage, it helps heal it. And then also look for Centella asiatica in your creams. That is also responsible for strengthening your skin barrier. When your skin barrier is not damaged, you won't have stretch marks. Another ingredient I would recommend, but I would suggest you consult with your dermatologist because it can make or mar you, is retinoids. Retinoids are great for getting rid of stretch marks, but please consult with your dermatologist or do it at your own risk. There are other expensive ways you can get rid of stretch marks immediately, but it's going to cost you money and it's going to cost you a trip to your dermatologist. So unless you don't have any option and you are really tired of your stretch marks, if it's already at that white stage where it's already at permanent scarring, I would suggest to go for laser treatments, micro needling, microdermabrasion. All those, they work perfectly. So if you want to prevent yourself from getting stretch marks, you need to like double up on foods that contain a lot of protein, that are rich in protein, foods that are rich in vitamin C, vitamin A, and iron. They help prevent you from getting stretch marks. Also, you should watch the way you gain weight. You shouldn't be gaining weight rapidly or losing weight rapidly. There are healthier ways to lose or gain weight, so be very conscious of that as well, so you don't damage your skin elasticity. And also look for foods that are rich in collagens. It really helps. So those are ways to prevent and get rid of stretch marks. And I still want to point out that stretch marks are nothing to be ashamed of. It affects almost everybody in the world, and you're great, you're looking good, sis. They are nothing to be ashamed about.